Mental illness is taking over the asylum, which is the society, but yet it's not being addressed. The crazies are out, the crazies are loosed, and I'm sick and tired of this nonsense. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Conservative Poet. We're going to jump right in. Welcome to another episode where the lunacy continues to grow, where every single day the psychotics, the lunatics, the lunacy continues to grow. And one of the reasons is this whole transgender conversation where people are literally mentally ill, but they are being treated as if this is normal. This is not a mental illness. And so in today's conversation, we're going to read an article in reference to transgenders and the government, the veterans, transgender veterans who are suing the government because the government, I guess, doesn't want to support their lunacy of cutting off their body parts and having we, the taxpayer, to pay for it. So, interested in that? Let's go. Let's go. I'm already triggered. Let's go. Hello, fellow patriots. Thank you so much for your support. And again, you can do so by purchasing products from the Orlando Patriots, mugs, t-shirts, all of your patriotic gear. We are in an election year, so we need to show the world that we support our candidates, especially President Trump. So get some gear at theorlandopatriot.com and you'll get 30% off. Thank you for your support. It means the world to me. I'll see you there. Okay, so here we are. So I have not read the article and I decided to just jump in because just the sheer title of this, I said, you know what? I'm just going to react in the raw live. Well, not live, but you know what I'm saying. So, transgender veterans sue the VA for gender-affirming surgery. The Department of Veteran Affairs excludes gender-confirming surgery from veteran health benefits, even though major medical groups say it can be life-saving. It can be life-saving to change your parts. How is that life-saving? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you because I'm not mental. So let's go. Um. So this soldier, a soldier stands in front of tanks in Grafenort, Germany in 2022. Danielle Carmen, DPA. Okay, this is the picture guy. Okay, so this is in Germany. But this is American soldiers. Again, friends, on foreign soil, right? These people think America is a joke. If this is Americans out there in foreign soil bringing their lunacy to these people. Okay, let's read. An advocacy group for transgender veterans is suing the government over its exclusion of gender confirming surgery in veterans' health benefits. Now, I done told y'all, I deal with the VA a lot. And so when I go to the VA and I see, little notes here and there in the mental area where they have, please tell us what your pronouns are. Please, so we can address you properly. We are in the mental area of the VA where they're telling people, okay, your craziness is accepted here. And so they're not even trying to really help people with their struggles. They're not even really trying to help people with their mental delusions, right? They're not even doing that. They're saying, okay, we want to confirm to this. We want to conform to what it is that you believe. Yo, we're the experts here. We're supposed to be helping you guide your mental situations. We're supposed to be helping you with this mental disease, but we're not going to do that. We're going to just say, yeah, if you want to be called a man, we're going to call you a man even though you're not. If you want to cut off your penis, we're going to cut it off and call you now a woman, which is lunacy. Anyway, the Department of Veteran Affairs covers almost all transition related care for veterans, including hormone therapy, voice training, fertility preservation, and hair removal. I mean, my God. This is where you give them a finger and they take the arm and then they take your whole body, right? This is it, because they've already been given these people transition related care, including hormone therapy, voice changing to change their voice, and fertility, I guess, to impregnate women or to remove their sperms. I don't know. I don't know. And then I guess for the men to remove their facial hairs, right? I mean, this is literally insanity. Okay. However, if trans veterans want to receive surgery, such as genitals and breast procedures, again, cutting off your tatas, we're going to remove your titties, we're going to remove your breast. Yeah, that a soldier needs to remove their breasts. I mean, that's critical. It's critical to have your breasts removed. It's critical to have your penis removed. Oh, help me, Jehovah. God, help me through this. If y'all didn't know, I do speak in tongues. However, where are we? Remove their tongues. They are required to either use private health insurance or pay out of pocket. You want to cut off your body part? Why don't you pay out of pocket? You've gotten a salary. Use your own money to pay for these things. I've got to buy my own medications. You buy your own. Such operations are covered for active duty service members. Wait, so, I mean, again, friends, we need strong, able, capable, mentally ready people for wars. As you all know, we've got some wars that we are currently dealing with. And who knows, with the Biden in office, they may just be pulling Americans to go out there and fight in these wars. And can you really tell me, okay, now, can you really tell me you're going to count on one of these mental persons to say, friend, you got my back? Friend, I can count on you, right? I know you got my back because we here. No, you're going to be like, this man is crazy. This is a person who's got mental issues. I don't trust them to do nothing. This person is crazy. This is a man trying to be a woman. How sane can you be? And you want me to trust you with my life out there in the battlefield? Are you mad? You want me to trust you out there when you can't even make logical common sense when you've lost your marbles? You want me to put my life in your hand out there in the battlefield? Hell no. Hell no. So it seems that such operations are covered under active duty service members, but I guess it's not covered if you're on call or if you're, a weekender or something like that. I guess. I don't know. Here we go. We're going to continue. The Transgender American Veteran Association, they even have a fucking association. I mean, my God, they're going all in. All in. Or the TAVA for the kava, the TAVA for the crazy, was formed in 2003, my God, filing a petition in May of 2016 asking the VA to start rule-making process to amend its health benefits to cover gender-confirming surgeries for trans veterans. Yo. In the almost 8 years since, the VA has not responded to or denied the petition, despite agency officials saying publicly over the years that the department will change the policy. Daba's lawsuit filed Thursday in the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit in the Swamp, D.C., asked it to compel the VA to respond to its 2016 petition within a reasonable time. The American people are not in for paying for surgeries for mental patients to cut off their parts. They might be in for paying for mental patients to go into the psych ward to be examined for their mental illness. Good Lord. TAVA President Rebecca Escher told NBC News on Wednesday ahead of the filing that transgender veterans often email her asking when the policy will change because they struggle. They just struggle. Oh God, they struggle because they are struggling with persistent gender dysphoria. They're struggling with their mental illness, but yet they can't get mental help, but they want to get cut off their parts. Not mental help to fix the mental problem. No. The solution? Cut off your titties. Cut off your penis. That would be the solution. That's the solution, to cut off your parts, not to fix the problem within your brain. No. Not to put you in a mental ward, because that's where the crazies go. That's where they used to go anyway. And another thing, once they stop putting crazies in the mental ward, this is how we're seeing this craziness pop up everywhere you turn, everywhere. You know, I was in Tallahassee, was it last week or the week before? And I saw a couple of them men in dresses out there. And there was a nice Texas man, and I was headed into the restroom, and I had just laid eyes on yet another. And the thing is, they just look funny. They just look deformed. It's just not normal. It's just not natural. You just look like what you are, a deformed person. It just doesn't fit. You're not feminine. You're not a woman. You're just a man who now they no longer really wear the wigs. They just let their hair grow out, and then they put on some rouge, put on plenty of rouge, like Rhett Butler will say, put on plenty of rouge, and they put on some rouge, and they throw on a dress, and they're, yeah, I'm a woman now. I'm telling y'all, the day I walk into a restroom and I come face to face with one of them, all hell is going to break loose. All hell is going to break loose because I'm not going to sit by and pretend I don't see what I see. And so I passed by the Texan man, big old guy, cowboy hat, looking, like a man, a strong man. And I said to him, oh my God, I ain't never seen so many men in dresses in my life. And he said, my darling, neither have I. It was too funny. Oh God. Never. You know? Oh God, where were we on this article? I've done lost my way. Oh, I know it. Because they struggle with persistent gender dysphoria. Yeah, they won't fix their mental illness. And sometimes even suicidal what is this? Ideation, when they can't access the care they need. And let me finish this paragraph. Gender dysphoria is the distress that results from a misalignment between someone's sex assigned at birth and their gender identity. So, gosh, I wish I'd gone into my thought because now I've lost it. Maybe it'll come back to me if I read this. Sometimes even suicide. Oh, I know. So they say if they don't cut off their body parts, they're going to kill themselves. And so I say to all of that, if you need to kill yourself, It's a bad thing. It's a bad thing to want to kill yourself. But if you can't handle these thoughts in your mind and people won't help you fix these thoughts in your mind, maybe, maybe you should look at other options. I'm just saying. Oh, help me, God. Because another thing, it wouldn't be so bad if they were trying to get help to fix their mental problems, if they were being helped. But the problem is that they want everybody, they want the society to conform to their craziness. And we're not going to conform to your craziness because your craziness is exactly that. It's crazy. We're not going to conform. You need to get mental help, not tell the society to pretend with you and your loony toony thoughts and ideas. No, we're not going to pretend with you. You need mental help. You need help. You need a psychiatrist, a psychologist. You need Freud. You need shock therapy. You need something to fix the problem in the mental. Because any doctor that you go to who says, yeah, this gender dysphoria, yeah, we need to schedule you for surgery, we need to get you on pills, we need to get you on hormones, we need to do this, we need to do that, instead of saying, let's dig deep inside to find out why exactly it is that you're thinking this way, because the way you're thinking is not correct. It's mentally disturbing. It's mental disturbing. Not mental it's mental disturbing. That's a new word, friend. Mental disturbing. Where are we? Gary Kunich, a public affairs special for the VA, said the department does not comment on potential or pending litigation. In June 2021, Veteran Affairs Secretary Dennis McDonough, I can't, McDonough, I don't know, announced that the department was taking the first necessary steps to expand VA's care to include gender confirming surgery, which he said would take time. But we are moving ahead. Y'all know I went to the public schools. I can't methodically, because we want this important change in policy to be implemented in a manner that has been thoroughly considered to ensure that the services made available to veterans meet VA's rigorous standards of quality health care. HEH said at the time. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is that a pronoun? HEH? Somebody tell me, is that a new pronoun? Oh my God. HEH said at the time. Or maybe it's the VA. Oh God, I don't know. However, wait. Oh my God, I don't know what that means. Oh my God, what is this? Oh Lord, help me. However, more than 2 years later, Asher said Tava hasn't received any updates on a policy change or response to its 2016 petition, which makes it difficult for the group to move the process forward without a lawsuit. In the meantime, Natalie Kastner, a veteran who served as an Army combat engineer, said she has started to lose hope that the policy will ever change. Is this? So this is a dude. This is a dude. So we don't call him she, we call him he. Shortly after he started hormone therapy about a year and a half ago, he told his doctor that you see when you hear how they drop the pronouns, she, her, she, oh, she. Yeah, that's when you're in here. They drop them like it's hot. They drop it like it's hot. Because they want you to, again, put that this man is a she in your brain. Like, yeah, We're going to call she, her, she, her. Oh, he told his doctor that he wanted to have an, oh God, help me. What is that? Ultrasectomy or surgical removal of his testicles, of the testicles, for a variety of reasons. What reasons would you want to remove your testicles, man? If not for an insane asylum um reasons. To remove his testicles. He is diabetic and was worried about the long-term effects of his testosterone blockers spiraled on his kidneys. Yeah, I recently thought about that, and I thought about, what about these people who are actually out here doing these surgeries? What about normal health problems that you have, like diabetes, like kidney failure, like all of these different normal health problems? How does that work when you put in additional health problems and other things into your body? How does all that work? I guess this guy is telling us now the removing of his testicles because he has diabetes. He's afraid of problems with his kidneys. Yeah, calling it on yourself, dear friend. This is what you're doing to yourself. You did this to yourself. And the diabetes too, probably, unless you're type 1. I don't know. Anyway, and he struggled with gender dysphoria. Yeah, mental diseases. But his doctor told him that the VA excludes gender affirming surgery for its benefits. On March 5th, 2022, Katzner said he woke up feeling intense gender dysphoria. He woke up feeling extra crazy. And he went into the bathroom with a paring knife and scissors and removed his right testicles, serving as artery. A few hours later, he was bleeding badly enough that he drove himself to a hospital emergency room where the doctors were able to stitch up the wound. You see that, friend? That is not a normal thing for a person to do. Again, it is mental problems. For somebody to actually take a scissors or a knife or whatever he used, it's like this. I'm going to take a knife. Where are my scissors there? Where are my scissors there? God damn it, I don't have a scissors here. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut off my nipple. Chop, chop, chop my nipple. Then I'm going to cut off my breast, right? Who does that? A mental person does that. A sick and psychotic mental person does that. What kind of man goes down there, grabs his balls, and say, I'm gonna cut off my balls. I'm cutting off my balls because the voices in my head done told me to. The voices in my head done told me I'm supposed to be a woman, so therefore I'm gonna cut off my balls. And you attempt to cut off your balls. Mental disorder. Crazy. All right, shall we go on with this? I got an appointment I gotta go to. Let's just try to finish it. It's just a whole lot. All right. That night I almost died. Shocker there. Shocker. What is this? Sheer? SHER said? Is that a different pronoun? Or is it typos? Who are we? NBC News. Is this another typo or is this a new pronoun? Again, there's two things. I'm not sure if they're typos, but are they new pronouns? Somebody tell me. Somebody in the comment tell me. Is SHER, you think is that a typo? Is that a new pronoun? And then the other one was HEH. You think that was a pronoun or a typo? Tell me in the box. Tell me so I could understand, so I can keep up with the crazy. Oh, help me, Jesus, help me. I almost died. Shocker. I almost died. Shocker. I almost died trying to fix myself. No, friend, if you needed to fix yourself, what you need to do is find therapy. Therapy will help you fix yourself. not cutting your parts off. Therapy is what's going to help that, because that's, again, mental disorder. And I can only imagine other veterans who out there who have done the same. They say that suicide rates almost amongst transgender individual is high. How many of those were accidental? How many of those were someone who saw no option and, like me, took matters into their own hands? But unlike me, I was lucky they weren't. Were ya? VA failure to provide gender confirming confirmation surgery puts transgender veterans in increased risk of physical harm, psychological distress, and suicide. The group notes that major medical associations have recognized that gender confirming surgery can be critical for the treatment of gender dysphoria. For example, who said he has, oh my God, oh my God, he has 3 children who are everything to him, and said that he didn't want to die that night in March last year, but wanted to fix his body to feel. That's the emphasis on the word feel like himself. He said he looked into private insurance, but he was told that there aren't any private insurance plans in Texas that will cover gender confirmation surgery out of pocket. The surgery would cost him about $60,000, for which he wouldn't be able to save as a disabled veteran on a fisc income. These people are doing this to themselves. Are we almost there? Oh God, we're almost there. These surgeries are really life-saving. Are they really? He said the VA, they said they serve those who have served, and those wounds seem hollow right now. Yeah, I think they talk about if you lose your limb, if you lose your limbs, and things like that. And I'm sure they offer mental help if you've lost your mentals, which is what you should be seeking, is mental help from the VA. Post-traumatic stress from the VA. Those are the things they provide. But cutting off body parts, I don't think so. It shouldn't be a part of that, right? Because you need those body parts to function as a male, right? And if you believe you're a female in your mind, then hey, you cough up $60,000 to pay for it for yourself. Gives us a little bit more room at the table to be like, hey, let's continue this. Here comes data. Let's have a conversation, Ashler said. Yeah, let's have a conversation that taxpayer money ain't gonna pay for you cutting off your dick. I have no more to add to that because I seriously let it loose. So, thank you all for taking the time and watching me go on with this, because again, it's really really ridiculous what they are trying to do. And again, these people in the service where your life is literally in somebody's hand, and these people are mental. It's insanity. It's literally crazy. So I'm gonna end this here now. So I thank you all for all of your support, liking the channel, commenting, and having a conversation there. I really, really appreciate it. Supporting the channel, purchasing the products, and so on. Thank you so much for all of your help. It really does mean a lot to me. So I'm going to end this now because I'm over it. So God bless you, God keep you, and man, oh man, oh man, we have a whole lot of souls to save, starting with that man.